Hello. How is everyone? Let me just fix my cushion real quick. Hold on. Oh. Whew, my feet are cold. Feel good. Comfy. Alex, hello. PY Core. How's it going? Rosie, early Sunday morning. I mean, you're technically right, but it's 2 a.m. Well, it's 3 a.m. actually. Am I in focus? Nailed it. Nailed. Alrighty. Let me put obs up here. Obs. Ah. I see. Because the origin is way up there, yeah. Congrats on the shaving. Thank you. This video plugging into the wind can be applied on multiple high levels. In the videos, Rosie, don't. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with me? In the videos, I say that you can't do multiple platforms simultaneously. However, you can switch between them. do just mark all as red. This. And then you go under here. I'm just going to shorten it to P-scape. People are posting in the incorrect section. Can I move? Can you move a post? How the fuck do I? Discord. Discord, can I move a forum post? Forum, move post to another forum channel. Not implemented. Wow. Is it because this? All right. Right. Sorry, let's get to work. Discord release a finished feature challenge impossible. That's right. All right, how is everyone? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing well. Doing well. Is everyone having a good Sunday morning? What am I... Oh, right, I wanted to do... I've got to... I've got to... What's the fucking... Unreal... Publisher portal? Alright. We're gonna submit the plugin. Right freaking now. After it logs me in. All right, add product. From Ozright Late Soda early morning. Kind of both. I wake up very late. And then do my morning routine, which is more like a nighttime routine, and then start being productive. Supported target platforms. Is that just like... Where the fuck is the other Xboxes? Or is that just part of Win... Huh? Huh? Fuck it, whatever. No, to Nintendo Switch we swear. Exactly, exactly. Enter a simple display name for this project version here. Pscape 1. Enter a link which you're hosting one downloadable zipped up project or plugin folder here. Cool. Who up peeing they scape. That's right. Who up peeing on they actually, we can just do the gallery stuff now. Wait, what's it say? Must have a resolution of really stupid resolution. Gotcha, gotcha. Who up peeing on they 1.0 scape? Fuck. Who up watching they favorite streamer? I'm your favorite streamer. One of the two streams that I don't find insufferable? Hell yeah. That's Pog. Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be talking about Prismatica plugin, version 1.0.1. And I've got to tell you, this plugin changed my life. Revolutionized the industry. Disrupted the industry. That is Prismatica 1.0 GTA 6. That's right. Right, so resolution of 894 by 488. 894. 894. .488. Oh, hello, girl. Yes, I know it's gonna clip. ChatGPT upscale this image. Hell yeah. The 2000 Activision layoffs earlier today will be offset by the magnitude of this plugin. Based. Right, featured image. Why let me fucking crop it in if you're gonna fucking say it has a resolution of blah 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 blah. Thumbnail. So this is the... Does it mean resolution of exactly that? No. You fucking dogs. Well, no, it's fine. I got to sharpen it and blah, blah, blah. 284, 284. Make the color swoopies further in for the square one. True. The color swoopies are via. I like that terminology. Color swoopies. Little swoopers. We'll do hot down here. Make it a little bit swoop. And we'll swoop this one. Zoop. And then we do the old color. Whoa. Could even like soft light. Pin light looks nice. Actually, lighten is always pog, not screen, lighten. Because that just fills in the shadows with, although that's not shadows there, so yellow. Maybe we'll go more red. What I could do though is actually do a hard like this, but I want to open up the Prismatica title thing. Prismatica title. And where's that line? There it is. Fucky. Then I want to... And then I want to... Can that like just fuck off for a sec? That and that. I want to bring those layers into here. And then... delete this. Whoa! Zoop. Devlog something something. Oh god, the fucking... The drop shadow. Okay, maybe I should rasterize it first. Ah, no, just don't apply. Do not apply. Okay, let's do, Prismatiscape. Fuck. Make it slightly smaller. She's type. There we go. Now I can yeet this down. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, you son of a fucking dumb dog. I want to... Okay, let's just get a blank layer and merge this into that. That always works. Hey. So now we can... scale it down. Fuck. You know, I got it. I got it. Oops. Nice. Prismatic. Oh, the fucking the line. The line. I forgot the line. Jesus. I want to fucking fuck the fucking thing. That stuff. Merged layers. Hell yeah. How small did that? Oh, it doesn't. Oh my god. I'm a fucking brother. Prismatica in my asshole. Okay, it should probably be a bit bigger. Wait, I think it was across the... That's fine. And then you know what? I'll make it a tiny bit bigger this way. And then we'll do that. And then we'll just yeet it up. Prismatica. Interaction. Plugin. That's gonna have to be way smaller. Probably, yeah, fuck it. Dobrix, respect the grind. Thank you. I respect you. Oh, now the fucking... Alright, this has to be like... fucking 240 or something. Okay, that should be fine. That's it, that's it. Merge those MFs. Take you down to 20%. What an amazing thumbnail. Can I, like, unfuck it? No, not skew. Warp? Shit. I just want to unfuckize it. Whatever. Now it's blurry. Okay, fuck it. It's fine. But I don't want it to be... Unfuck it as text? Yeah. What's the... It's that thing, isn't it? Easy. Alright, let's just chuck a, fucking thing. That one's a nothing, isn't it? Let's just chuck a black here. Oh, you know what it's missing? The fucking classic Prismatica yellow border. Now we're talking. I have to make that the text a tiny bit smaller, but that also needs a fucking outer glow, doesn't it? Although the outer glow is blue on the border. Something like that. Then just chill the fuck out. You know what? You can go a bit blue-greener. Right, and so now the text, which I've already fucking... Well, no, that one can just go up. Why my thing go up? This one has to get a tiny bit smaller. Is that readable enough? Yep. Can I sharpen the text without it fuckizing? Yeah, make it bop. Bop a tiny bit. Where's this bottom one? Yep. Sharpen. Sharpen. Yeah. Imagine if I spelled something wrong and I had to fucking rasterize a fucking text again. Alright, you know what? That's good. That's good. Go team. Prismatica these nuts. Who are scaping day nuts? Alright, let's save this as an actual PSD. This is the Prismatica official thumbnail version 2 master, pre-master. Mort, hello, hello. Welcome. And thanks for lurking. Lurking and jerk. No, just look. Just... Ignore that. Let's save as a ping. Prismatica... No, why does it say warning? Can you, like, fuck it? Just save. There we go. Cool. Alright. Thumbnail. Add thumbnail. Official thumbnail. Save changes. Bam. Alright, gallery. Do I want to do text on the... Like on these? Do I want to say... You know... Large scale interaction, blah blah blah. I think it's self-explanatory, right? You know what they say? Let the hips do the talking? No. I don't fucking know. What? Image, blah, blah, blah. What do you mean it? Image will be compressed to 3 megabytes. How about you fuck off? How about you compress these nuts? How big is it? It's 3... Oh my... This... Fucking... Where the fuck is Photoshop? They're 3.2 megabytes. So they want it to be a PNG. Wait, where are the save options? Oh, here. No, oh, it's when I... Yeah, yeah, and then it will say compression. I'm gonna have to fucking save them as a dumb... Right, well, we save as, not PNG, but as a JPEG. Save. Large file will be 1.1 megabyte. YOLO. That one obviously doesn't have my my black lift. Nice. All right. Save as JPEG. Water puddles JPEG. 1.3. Bam. Surface deform. Whoa, that's sharp. That is a sharp... What the fuck? It's fine. This is how it looks in the engine, you know? It's the engine's fault. I'm telling you. Who up peeing? All right. Upload images. JPEG, 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 JPEG. Alright, I need a Google Drive. Hello, Prismatica Dev. Okay, but where do I find my drive? Ah, account storage, cool. No, I don't want to fucking upgrade. Just show me to my... Why is it always so hard to get to the Google Drive? I'm clicking on storage, and now it says, you've got 100 gigabytes of storage. Get more storage. And it says blah, 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 blah. Just take me to the fucking Google Drive. Google One. Google One these nuts. Let me go to fucking... Drive. Gib. Okay, good. So we want a... What did they want? A new folder called plugin Prismatica plugin UE marketplace. Create. We go in. We file upload. We go to Prismatica plugins. Prismatica. No, what? Where did I put the? Where did I put the plugin? Is it in Medieval Tavern? Plugins 1.01. Hold on, let me go Jum Road. Fucking dumb. Right, let me just do that anyway. Now Gum Road. Okay, 1.01. Okay, that's the stable version. Uploading item. 1 minute left. Are we good? Josh Byrne, hey, do you have an expected finish date for the game? Yeah, it shouldn't be too long. Probably like 2038, maybe? Maybe 3025? 3025? Debrix, how much is the plugin going to cost? $29.99. Who devin they games tonight? That's right. Who's gaming their devs tonight? Hell yeah. Exiled Spirit, am I virgin? Yes. Star Citizen may be in beta by then. Very true, very true. Why is this not less than a minute left? Okay, well, hurry the fuck up. Tags. Oh, fuck. Fucking tags. Environments. Interaction. Interactable. Interactive. Fluid. Interactive fluid. Interactive vehicle. Interactive foliage. Interactive fucking, I don't know. Wind? Interactive wind. Oh, create new tag. Oh, there you go. Wind. Wind system. Yeah, fucking foliage. Foliage movement. Foliage. Interactive foliage. I've already got that. Don't tell me... What the fuck is that? It says interactive. Interactive foliage. That's one of the official tags. Your shit. Footstep. Footsteps. Grass. 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 Realistic grass. Grass footsteps? I don't fucking know. Character. Realistic low poly. Interaction. System. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only have 15, right? You know, that's enough. Fuck it. Right, we need descriptions. Wow. Also, let me get a share, copy link. Who has access? Manage access. Anyone with the link. Copy the link. And then I'm not gonna show you guys the link because then you'd be able to fucking steal my plugin. Oh, it only shows the first bit of it. That's fine. Oh my god, it's at https://drive.google.com. All right, description. Let me just get the Gumroad description. Products. Prismatica interaction system for blah, 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 blah. It's a locally bound global shader interaction system for Unreal Engine, blah, 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 blah. Short description. Cool. Must be 2 to 5 characters or less. We recommend 100 characters or less. Right, so that's just what it is. I'm just going to call it a global shader interaction system for Unreal Engine. Or an all-in-one. All-in-one shader interaction. Shader GPU. Interaction system, capitalized. For Unreal Engine, blah, blah, blah. Long description. Locally bound, blah, 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 blah. Check the demonstration video here, blah, blah, blah. Technical information. Features. Please include a full... Well, isn't that what the fucking... Locally bound global shader interaction system includes automatic drawing to several intertwined simulations, small foliage, blah blah blah, large foliage, ground surface, water surface, wind simulation, foliage particles, clothing, etc. I'll check out the demonstration video here. Technical information. Features include a full comprehensive list. Well, that's this. That's the long description. A locally bound global shader interaction system for Unreal Engine 5.3 plus, aimed at indie specially made for indie developers looking to take the visuals of their project to the next level. Featuring wind simulation, featuring a performant wind, water, surface, and foliage simulation. Featuring performant wind, water, surface, and foliage simulations with automatic drawing from assigned from drag and drop components. Check out the demonstration video here. Blah, 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 blah. Features. Features these nuts. Features. Automatic drawing to several intertwined simulations. Da, 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 da. Code modules. Please include a full list of each plugin module and their module type. Runtime, not applicable. Fuck off. Number of blue... Who fucking cares how many fucking blueprints there are? I don't know. Like 10? I haven't got the engine version. Fucking dumb dog. Plugins, Prismatica content. Search for blueprint. How many's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? Why do they want to know how many fucking blueprints there are? Number of blueprints, 16. Number of C++ classes, literally 0. Network replicated. No visual effects. NA. Supported development platforms. Please include a list of platforms on which the product can be used for development. I don't fucking know. Windows? Supported target build platforms. I don't know. Windows. Documentation. Link or description of where users can find the documentation. Documentation is this. Example project. Replace these parentheses with a link to a download example project that depends on your plugin but doesn't distribute the actual plugin. Replace these parentheses with a link or download... A link to download an example project that depends on your plugin but doesn't distribute the actual plugin. Does that just mean the demo level, I guess? Fuck it, yeah, go for it. Yeet. Important additional notes. Can I put the documentation up the top? Or maybe twice. No. Any changes made inside the Prismatica plugin folder will be reverted when you update to the next version. Ensure you make child classes of anything you want to override, or override variables in the component instances when they're added to your actors. For extra support and advice, join the fucking Prismatica thing on our Discord. Save changes. Save as draft, please. I beg, I beg. Did it save? Saving. I am the documentation. Exactly. Oh, looks like my stream is dying because I'm uploading a few files, I guess. Is that what it means by saving? Status draft? Yeah. Okay, good. It saved. That's great. I wanted to add in additional notes. Can I bold? Can I embolden? Show the Nagraflu's plugin turned on your project file, plugins. Ensure enable virtual texturing is ticked, edit project settings, put the Prismatica zip folder in your Unreal project. That's not relevant. Any changes made inside the Prismatica plugin folder will be reverted. Cool. Cool. Fuck it, just submit it. Bam, just go. Should be shorter than... What do you mean? Should be shorter than 1990. Well, why'd you call it the fucking technical information? What do you want me to... Do you want to put all this in here? Huh? You shitlord. Like, where does it want the stuff with the thing? Technical information. This text should provide all the discrete data, details, the content of your product and how it can be used. Links to any documentation or instructional material should appear here. Must be blah 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 characters or less. Documentation, extra support. It's documentation playlist. Alright, is that enough? Example project, number of blah blah blah, who fucking cares? Submit for approval. You have to change the status of pending approval. Products in the status will you not be able to make further changes to the product you have completed. Would you like to continue? Yeah, go for it. Cool. I mean, it's gonna need to have changes anyway, so who fucking cares? There we go. Alright, it's done. Woo! You know, using distant field gratings for my wind blockers works great. Hell yeah! Yeah, that's kind of big brain. Finally submitted 7 months late. Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's get started on the actual work for the day. Or the night. I don't want any filters. There we go. Right, so last time we were reworking the action system. But then we got sidetracked doing the Pivot Painter automatic doodad for the plugin, which is all I seem to fucking work on these days. So we're going to finish that, because I was kind of on a roll with it. So the gist of it worked. Where did I put it though? It was in here somewhere. So I might do it as like an all-in-one doodad. It's kind of annoying that it has to have a dynamic mesh component. I wonder if I can make an editor utility blueprint. Asset action utility. Let's go with the Prismatica Pivot Painter. But can I access the world? Get actor of... okay. Oh, world context object. What would that be? Let's just see. Fuck off. Valid. Let's just see if it can get it. Let's do pivot painter. Bushes pivot painter. Needs a get editor. Get world? Get editor world bounds. No. Get. Can I just use the player controller? By the way, is there a reason you made the Prismatica Game Manager in BP and not C++, specifically passing through the volumes and stuff? There is a reason. It's because I don't know C++. But I may rewrite it in C++ or have someone rewrite it in the future. Once it's kind of like... once I've kind of fully settled on how it all works, you know? Because I might possibly... Can you get it? Oh. No, but that needs a world context object. Yeah, because I might possibly change some things when I, like, add extra layers and all that kind of stuff, like the paint layer and water surface layer. Editor utility world context. What object to use to provide a world context in editor utility blueprint? Let's try to make a simple tool with editor to render material, to render texture, blah, 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 blah. Unreal Editor subsystem. Get Unreal Editor subsystem. There we go. Yeah, yeet. Yeah, yeet. Compile. Alright. And if I now... Wait, do we have the bushes, fella? Bushes, pivot, painter, blah, blah, blah. If I now say... I need a mesh real quick. Do we have a mesh? Oak sapling A. Failed to... What do you mean? Right. Import. Without that, please. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Don't need that. None of the foliage in the content examples use pivot banner rights or just vertex colors. Yeah. None of them are using like the Unreal Pivot Painter. The grass is using a kind of weird method using vertex color, but it will be changed to a UV pivot method. So like you just plug in the third UV channel, and that just tells it what the offset from the origin is in XY space. And then I'm working on currently just a quick script to... So the difference between what we need it to be interactable with and what the regular pivot painter does is we need the root position and the tip position, because we want to sample the texture at the tips and possibly double sample it, you know, in the middle as well. But then we want it to pivot around its root point. Like these ferns. So like, for example, these ferns, which will be in the next version. As an example. So these ferns are, you know, they can sense from the tips, but they pivot around... Well, these are just pivoting around the object pivot. But in theory, they could be pivoting around their own stem, or their own root position. And then we also don't need to vertex paint it, because we can use the root to the tip to actually paint a mask, like a gradient. So, you know, our time distortion and whatnot can just be done through that. So it means that it's like... It's just nice. Although I could vertex paint it, which would be cheaper, because it would be baked in. Although then you'd have to reference the vertex color in the shader, which it probably is already doing for a bunch of other shit, but yeah. Yeah, and so the method that I've decided on for determining the positions is to get the furthest from the XY, like for each poly group, which can be painted in Unreal, mainly because you can automatically generate poly groups, but for something like this, where it's like a stupid asset that has like multiple leaves that are like detached but like clumped together that form one branch for some fucking reason. Why can't they just be joined? Yeah, so for that, you'd need to paint them manually. You'd have to go, you know, polygroup 1, polygroup 2, polygroup 3, 4, 5, and fucking whatever. For something simple like this, though, we can just generate it from the UV islands. Or not even bother with something like this. But it'll only be able to handle a single, like single hierarchy. So just using the object pivot as the initial pivot, and then we can apply its pivot rotation to the pivot positions of the branches and have them interact separately to the thing. But for something like, if this was an asset that had multiple little bushes in a clump, it wouldn't work. You could do it with like, you could do this and just have these be like vertex, you know, vertex pushes rather than pivoting, which is probably what I'd go with for these anyway, because they're so small, but yeah. Yeah. Let's see if this works. So if I grab this and I say, wait, no, how do I... Asset action utility. We go to here, asset actions. Oh no, I have to right-click this, run, then asset, scripted asset actions. Hello? Run editor utility blueprint. Wait, does it not have a... How's this work again? What are my other... I'm so dumb. These ones are editor utility blueprints, yeah. It's in a function called blah blah blah. Gotcha. Oh, this is run... Okay. It's a function called... pivot, paint... Prismatica, pivot, paint. And then all this shit can just go in that. Yeet. I probably want to, like, transact it, but... yeah... In case they, like, select their fucking entire asset library. So now I should be able to run that, and then here, scripted asset actions, Prismatica, pivot paint. It should be telling us that it... You know what? Let me just do this. Did it find a pivot painter thing? It didn't. But that's because it's not in the world, so that's fine. Let's put that in the world and then see if it does it. The fuck? Bushes, pivot, why won't it get actor of class? Bushes pivot painter. Yeah, there is one. What fucking editor subsystem current world? World level? Get game world? Come on, you can do it. Editor, utility, Blueprint get actor of class. World context object for get all actors of class. I'm working inside editor utility. However, it asks for a world context object. At the minute, I've just placed an empty actor BP inside the level and getting this variable piped into world context. Blah 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 blah. Get editor world. Get editor world. Oh, is it get editor world from here? Get editor world. Ah, you little piss boy. Can I like get actor of class directly? Okay, that's just the world context object. Gotcha. All right, this better work now, or I'll pee my pants. Hey, nice work. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to copy this. And we're going to yote that into this one as a separate function. Okay, what if... What if we don't do that? Well, no, they are completely different. Can I, like... No, that just gets that. I can't call that as a thing. The way this currently works is it has a variable called static mesh. And then it has to use the construction script to rebuild generate a mesh. Or can I just... No, that's not it. On... Well, I might be able to do a thing. So this will Prismatica pivot paint. If I give this inputs, this is called generate poly groups, or try auto generate poly groups. From UV islands, question mark? Huge variable name. Then we want the pivot paint style. Or, sorry, the foliage type. Which is going to have an enum. Enum farm. So I'm going to put this in the Prismatica folder. Omega, how's it going? Right, what are our foliage types? We've got grass. Which is single. We'll have fern. And then we'll have bush. Although bush and fern are essentially the same. Right, so then if we... Let me just save this as a local boy. If I now go asset, scripted asset actions, pivot paint, try auto-generate poly groups from UV islands, yes or no, foliage type, grass, bush fern, blah blah blah. Cool. I'll also put in the starting UV channel, which is going to be 2 by default. And then in the foliage types, grass is one UV pivot XY and the bush slash fern is 3 UVs. Pivot is XYZ. Radial from center. Mr. Prevy, hello. How's it going? Yeah, we'll get actor of class, do this, and then we are going to, with this, we can call the... No, but I can't call this. Fuck. I also might do a third type, which is... so this is bush, but then this is fern, which can just use one UV. One UVs. Pivot... Well, pivot is object pivot. Tips in XY. Because ferns or things that all radiate from the one point all radiate from the object pivot. So we may as well not overcomplicate it and just do blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is all a big fucking nightmare. Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck? Question, using Blue Snowball and not happy with it for some YouTube content. Is something like a Rode USB mic a good choice, or are not getting the full analog equipment? There's no max budget. I'm gonna say within good bang for your buck. I think USB mics are fine. Yeah, USB mics, absolutely fine. I'd recommend Audio-Technica. Audio-Technica 2020 has a USB version that I think is pretty good. I could be completely wrong. Sorry, let me just do this real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people say that USB mics, they just don't sound as good, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, there's no fucking difference. Like, digital gain is just that. Like, whether you get an audio interface and use XLR cables and blah, 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 it doesn't really make a big difference. You could probably get a Blue Snowball sounding good with the right processing. I think that's where a lot of people get lost, is, like, you know, even the best microphone in the world sounds like dog shit without compression and EQ. For like, you know, radio voice. Like, you can make any microphone sound good as long as it's not super, super noisy. And isn't, like, you know, distorting any information. Like, some cheap microphones will artificially hype up the high end. That kind of thing. What about YouTube for learning good compression EQ? Compression and EQ, probably. Wait, can I do distance? Distance to 2D vector. Hey, nice. Seems good. Yeah, it's well, once you know, like, the basics of it, you'll figure it out. Like, the gist of it is paint. It's literally like shaders, right? But it's for audio. So you've got your, you know, one-to-one line graph. This is for compression, by the way. You got your one-to-one line graph. This is, there is no volume. This is full digital volume. Well, this would be negative infinity, technically. And this would be 0 dB. Which is kind of counterintuitively the clipping point. So basically compression. So like when you talk, your voice, you know, goes like this, and you know, it gets quieter, and you do some quiet stuff. And you know, you might yell and it goes up here and whatever. What compression does is it says anything beyond this point, let's reduce it. So when volume over 50% or volume over threshold, then reduce volume by some ratio. So this is like a 1:2 or a 1:3 or something. You can also give it a knee as well, which like kind of smooths it like that. Anyway, that's besides the point. So so basically now when something goes to this volume, it will now go to this volume, ideally. Which means that you can just bring up, it's called makeup gain, you can just bring up the overall volume, which in essence just makes the quieter, like, think of it more like you're making the quieter parts louder. And the, you know, this loud part has actually stayed the same. So it was here. But then we brought it down, but then we moved everything back up, including the low parts. So it's like doing a you know, a multiply and offset with threshold with a, you know, with a shader. And then you can also do the opposite. You can say anything below this point, this is called an expander. Anything below this point, or a gate, anything below this point, make it even quieter. So you end up with something that looks like this. Well, duh, duh, duh. And so, like, if you've got, like, a noisy microphone and it's making background hum and shit, then this will cut out that noise floor. And then when you start speaking and your voice is naturally masking, you know, the crackle and the hum and the whatever, you know, it'll let audio through. And then when the louder parts of your voice will get tuned down, but then you can boost the overall thingo. And so then EQ is like looking at this, but from a different perspective, where it's, you've got a spectrum called the EQ spectrum. You've got your low frequencies down here. You got your high frequencies up here. It's basically a spectrum from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. And so usually for voice, like radio voice, what you will want to do is, for a kind of, I don't know, usually cheap microphones automatically boost up the high end. They put like a fucking huge shelf on it. Or they like hype up 1K to kind of make it sound crisper. Which can sometimes work for like some voices and some voice types, or some instruments or sound sources or whatever. But if the microphone is like that, then you don't really want to touch the high end. Or at least you don't want to boost anything. You might want to cut things, like usually if you cut 500, it'll kind of take out some boominess, like put a slight dip. Although it really depends on the formant of your voice. So you can dick around with... it's kind of hard in OBS, because OBS doesn't have any, like, visualization by default. But if you've got DaVinci Resolve, it has a compressor and EQ and everything in it. And if you just take a recording of your voice, put it in DaVinci, and then you can, like, actually visually dick around with, you know, the EQ and the compression and whatever, and then just copy those general settings into OBS. Or you can just do it, if you're editing videos, then you could just apply that EQ and compression in DaVinci with raw audio from OBS. I kind of do both. I do some processing here for the stream and whatnot, and then I do a little bit of tweaking in for the videos. So it sounds like really smashed, you know. Jones, but Fairlight has BPM matching and stuff like that. For example, you want to say your game trailer cuts the music perfectly. Ooh, that's kind of nice. It's kind of gneet. Gneeto? Let me... distance type vector. Alright, we're gonna big brain this. Distance type. Also, that default should be that 110. Because then we can just do shabada habada flabada. We can get Charlie chats YouTube stream timestamps. Okay, Charlie cyst. Feel like being the audio. Yeah. I know what it is. I have used DaVinci before. No, I know you were telling it for everyone else. I'm just pulling legs, off. Have I? No, I haven't actually. All right. Yeet. Right, so now we have a generic function that can do the shit. So now, when we blah, 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 we also get... fuck, how am I going to do this? I guess we have to set them before we... Yeah. Well, UV starting Chanel. Integer. And then another one called foliage type, which is the Pris pivot foliage type. Oh, fuck. There we go. Which we can then do this. Foliage type, select. I can just turn these into integers, can't I? Change pin type, wildcard, integer. 1, 3, 1. We want to get the number of UV channels. The current number. And then we just want to check the starting UV channel plus 1 plus this. Fuck. Plus this. Is the number of UV channels less than or equal to this? If it is, then set the number of channels to this. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, we just want it is less than, not less than or equal to. If it's less than this, the number of channels is less than this, then make it this. If it's more than it, we can just ignore it. Easy. Cool. Is there a reason this is a sequence? Probably not. And then we want to... We can kill that. Alright, so then we want a Boolean called auto polygroups question mark Boolean Branchian. Smack that there. Auto polygroups. If yes, convert UV islands to polygroups. UV layer 0 probably it's for textures and shit. Yeah. If not, just skip it. And then just get polygroup IDs in mesh. Cool. Loop over each polygroup. Cool. So for each polygroup, look up their triangle fucking doodad. Clear this. Trying to find pivot. So that's all the vertex positions. Cool. Then we want to do a branch. Or what's it called? One of these. We want to, what's it called? A switch. Switch. So you go into here, and then based on, if it is grass UVs, and we want to do this bad boy with the vertex positions. Bad boy. Bad boy. Sorry. Pivot at base from location 0, 0, 0. Distance type 0, 0, 1. So in the Z direction, get the furthest dude. That is going to be a pivot point for this vertex. And then they will all converge. Well, we need another... Yeah. So it's going to do their thing, then they're all going to yote back out here. What was the second one? Bushes. 3 UVs, blah, 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 blah. Location from 0, 0, 0. Gives us the tip point, but then we want to do it again. Oh, my stomach's rumbling. We want to do it again to determine the pivot point. But we want to use the tip point as the location, and the distance type is in just XY. That was so smart when I figured that out. I thought I was fucking giga brain. Then for ferns, it is just the tip point from 0, 0, XY. Distance type XY, location 0, 0, 0, tip point. Cool. You go into there again. Well, if I'm just doing that and then spitting them out again, I may as well not fucking do that. Stupid. So for the bushes, it's this. So for each vert in that triangle group, we've got the tip point and the pivot point. We do that, we put them in these UV Chanels, which is blah, blah, blah. That's fine. For the grass, it's a lot simpler. It's just 2 bad boys. 2 naughty, naughty boys. For the grass, we just use the pivot point and we yeet that into the starting UV channel. Make... So fucking done with the fucking dumb Bam. That goes into there. And then for the ferns, they go to here. We use the tip point into there. Here. Up here, I want to just put that into there. Don't have to make literal int and then feed a variable into that. That's fucking dumb. Tip point. Triangle ID. There's the UVs. What's this again? UV0. Oh, yeah, right. Because the triangle has 3 verts. Because you can split UVs. So each triangle has 3 verts, even if they're adjacent. Makes sense. Nightcare, how's it going? How are you feeling today? I could totally do these like that. Or not. Now, I don't know if the construction script can run multiple times per frame. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right, UV starting channel. So if we want it to start at 1, then 1 is number 2, plus, you know, we don't need that plus 1 because these are how many it uses, so yeah. Feeling good today, no sore head. Hell yeah. Go to sleep last night doing some YouTube badges at the moment for a stock channel. Nice, nice. Very productive. I spent like an hour doing stretches today. Alright, so I should be able to... Wait, get bush pivot point isn't real. Let's just get furthest point from location. So now we go to our editor utility dude. We say get the pivot painter actor. We're going to set auto blah 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 as this. Try auto. So I'm going to change that to just auto gen. Polygroups. UVs. Why didn't it fuck? Ah, because it's a fucking... It's over here. Auto gen. Polygroups. From UV. If this works, I'm going to be very impressed with myself. So we do the operation. We get the pivot painter actor thing that has the dynamic mesh doodad. We then set the things from the function input. We then get selected assets. Get selected assets of class static mesh. Static mesh. And then for each of them, we have to... on the pivot painter actor, we want to set the static mesh to be this. Static mesh object reference. What? Well, why do get assets of class if you don't fucking output them as class, you piece of shit? Just fucking get selected assets. I will do it myself. Get the static mesh, set the static mesh on the dude. I should, you know what, let's just untick, oh sorry, set apply to true. I'm pretty sure just setting the mesh should update the construction script, maybe? Maybe? Unless I'm gonna have to write a, like, per frame looper. I guess we'll find out. I can test it on a bunch of shit. And then on completed, set apply to null. And also set static mesh to null. Now, how do I transact, begin transaction with the primary object of the undo session operators can be on, can be null, and mostly is. What's the, no, what is it? Transact object. Notify the current transaction, if any, that this object is about to be modified and should be placed into the undo buffer. And internally, these calls modify on the given object. Also mark the owner package dirty. Blah, 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 blah. So we want to transact each static mesh before we set that thing. And then on completion, we want to end transaction. And I guess we have to begin transaction. Over here. context. Pivot painter. Description. Undid pivot painting and stuff. So we begin transaction. We get the editor world. We get the Prismatica pivot painter fella. We check if it's valid. If it is, we continue and we set the doodad. We then set a bunch of variables on the pivot painter actor that we threw in from the go. And then we hit apply yes. We then... So then that should be null. Hopefully we don't crash with that then. Yeah. You know what? Let's do... no, it's fine. We then get the selected assets. And then loop through them. We transact each of them. Cast a static mesh. Set the static mesh that we want in the pivot painter actor. Go through all of them. That should construction script, possibly, but who fucking knows. And then we end transaction at the end. Interesting. So then for each mesh, we have the static mesh. We copy mesh from static mesh. From static mesh asset to dynamic mesh, we then get the number of UV channels. If the number of UV channels is less than the number of UV channels that we need, we then set the number of UV channels up. That needs to yeet past here. Could have been bad. If we want to automatically generate polygroups, we do that using UV islands. If not, we continue on. We get the polygroup IDs in mesh using that bullshit setter, blah, blah, blah. We loop over each polygroup. For each polygroup, we get the triangles in polygroup. We clear our vertex position array. We loop over the triangles in polygroup to find the pivot point. So for each vertex position, we want to find... Get furthest vert from location. If it's grass, although let's do it as though we're ferns. Get furthest point from location 0, 0, 0 in X and Y only. That gives us the tip point. That then sets for each vert in the triangles and the blah, blah, blah. We then set the UVs on UV channel, starting UV channel. And we do that for each vertex, blah, 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 blah. And then once that is all done, we then copy mesh to static mesh. From dynamic mesh to the static mesh asset. Here we go. So now, if I do this, let me just put this... Hello? Right, you there. Let me just get a testy material. Oh, actually, it's gonna be shit. Let me get content, Prismatica, art, static meshes, natural, foliage, ferns, and we'll get all of these ferns, and we will yoke them, copy them into here, and then we're going to make. This is called test or pris pivot test material. We can then use one of my other scripts to mass asset script actions bulk change material. We can go pivot test. It's a nice one that I made that just changes all the materials to this material. We can yeet that, yeet that, yeet that. All right, let's put down a... Oh, that's literally all of them. That's good though. Cool. And then in here, we want to open it. We want to UV. No, text coord. You want to get number 2. And just yeet that into base color. Think I'm gonna order a hot dog for dinner. I can't be asked cooking. Yeah, it's fair enough. You could just eat some vegetables, you know. Yummy, yummy vegetables. Alright, so if I now grab all of these, let me just save all. Because I'm probably going to crash everything. So we select these static meshes. We right-click, scripted asset actions, Prismatica pivot paint. Auto-gen polygroups from UV islands, yes. Foliage type, ferns. Starting UV chat 2. Nothing happened. Okay. So I'm guessing it's because... if I just go to the pivot painter... and set this fern... and hit apply... Hello? Why are they all set to 0? Oh, because the other ones, auto polygroups, should all be instance editable. Starting UV channel, instance editable. Da-di-da-di-da. And the foliage type. Instance editable. Go some veggie soup. Veggie soup is the bomb. Veggie soup is so good. Oh, there's something. Need something? Are they just... Why? Why? Show me your shitty little... Huh? Huh? Oh, is that because I... Oh, fuck. Well, let's delete all of that. Can I re-import? Re-import. No. Alright, we delete. No, I meant... Fuck off. We delete this. Delete this. Force delete. Back to content browser. Copy them over again. And then mass update materials. Da 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 da. Shit. Asset actions. Scripted asset actions. No. Hold on. Scripted asset actions. Bulk change material. Pivot test. This one. Okay. Alright, let's just get you down there. So if we look in here, and we look at UV channel 0, then it's all good. The islands are all good. Maybe we'll do... No, we want to do it from number 1. Yeah. So now if I go this, that, bam, nothing happens. Probably don't want them selected. Right, let's just go to this here. Can I put you in there? Yes. Okay. Starting UV channel number 2. Ferns, auto poly groups, yes. There we go. Beauteous. So we just have to figure out a way to like update the constructor because of the way that this works. Event on rebuild generated mesh. Can we just... What do you got here? Blah, 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 blah. Unreleased. Fucking da, da, da. What is target mesh? Is that just this, like that? Dynamic mesh component object reference. Dynamic mesh object reference. So if I just go get dynamic mesh component, so that returns a dynamic mesh object reference, and that's dynamic mesh object reference. So we could manually call do pivot paint meshes, etc. Which means I could probably not set these. Fuck it, doesn't matter. Actually, let me just keep that one there. So if this works, and we go to... Let me just get the other things down. Right, if we go to the pivot painter doodad, we set the static mesh, and then we pivot paint mesh like that. And then because we've set this shit and whatnot, we can then do that. So in theory, if I now grab all of these bad boys and I say scripted asset actions, Prismatica, pivot paint, type, ferns, auto gen polygroup, starting channel 2. Yes! Pog. Nice one. Perfection, perfection. So in theory, if I, whatever this fern shader is called, Prismatica test piss, did I set actions, material, example fern, Prismatica fern example instance, da 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 da. So now they all have that one. And if I just turn off fucking shadows, just distance field shadows. Static went nuts. Where's fucking distance field? Distance field. There we go. Just make sure they don't have collision. Fuck it. assume it's turned off. So now they should... if... Only if these are reading from the right channel, but... Excuse me? What the fuck is this shit? Hello? Alright. Let's see. Collision presets. Delete this. No collision. What's the material actually reading from? It is reading from number 3. Ha 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 ha. Right, we now let it read from number 2. Wait, then why was the middle one... Right, because it was reading from pivot point. Haha. Okay, now they should just work. What the fuck? What are they... What the fucking shit? Oh, is it because Unreal isn't dumb as fuck like Blender is? That's probably why. Should be able to just do that, right? Oh, and not multiply by 100. Well, that should multiply by 0.5. We're doing this all over again. Fucking. Journey of GameDev. I'm smart. I'm dumb. I'm smart. Yeah. Moist Dash. Hello, hello. What's the plan today? Just finishing off this script for automatically generating foliage that can interact with the plugin. Okay, there's something going on there. Yeah. I can frig with that. Very fast. Very furious. So it's definitely bending in the correct direction everywhere, which is good. And for all of them, except these ones. They're all fun. So yes, that all works well. Nice. Alright, and then we just want to slow down the material a bit. Speed. Wiggle speed 0.33. Time distortion, blah blah blah. Wiggle max angle. Do I not have a wiggle height time distortion? Yeah, but don't I for the bender? Oh no, I didn't end up. Okay, so I haven't made a fucking thingo, a function for the pivot pusher or something. Nice. Like Jello, true. Right, there we go. Medi, hello. Answer me, brother. Sorry, brother. Do you have any games that I can check out? No, I don't. I haven't released a game. I've released this plugin for game developers, but no released games as of yet. Probably not for the next 10 years. Right now, because they're all... How can I random seed them? Why? Because the game that I want to make is very complicated. Because he wants it to be good? Exactly, exactly. So random input seed was taking that, but then... Yeah, so because what I want to do here, because they're just all pivoting around the object pivot point, we want to give them a random seed that's different so they don't all jiggle in unison, for which we will just get this and just get the tips and just, I don't know, fucking break, add, frac, easy. What's this called? Named reroute, called random seed. And then we're just gonna yeet random seed down here. Right, so now, yeah, they're not all gonna jiggle the same. The same. Oh, so why won't they, like, blow further? Get your blow on. Huh? What? Divide by... product, something, divide by... Oh, is that no, it is normalized. Divide by, I don't know, 2. Okay, that's probably a bit too much. It's kind of cursed. Boing, boing. Also, these ones aren't. These ones are all... Just ignore them. Just ignore those ones. They're just chilling, you know? They are all doinking out of the way. Boing. Cursed. Divide by fucking 5. Matey, can you make a Niagara tutorial that doesn't require material knowledge? I already have. You can check it out. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. I have a playlist called Niagara Particles. Hello and welcome. How do I share? There we go, share a link. Let me put it in there. It does an intro to Niagara Particles. It does blah, blah, blah. How to make particle system, what all of the things do. the general layout of it. Then we talk about all the spawners, all the different ways you can spawn particles, and then how to make them move. Applying particle forces, and then we talk about particles and materials. So materials in the context of particles and whatnot. So there you go. That's the gist of it. Oh, I know why they're not moving so much. It's because we set the freaking radius. No, that shouldn't be it. Cylinder mask. Radius 50. Is there a meter across? Yeah, that makes sense, makes sense. Alright, cool. Well, that's our pivot painter script thing. Let me just yeet that. And then, well, I haven't checked it with these bushes, but I presume that it will kind of work. We won't go too deep onto it today. Let me just get the... What was this one called? Example meshes. The fern. Right click. And then scripted asset actions. Pivot paint. Fern. Gen poly group starting view channel 2. So now these should all work again. Yeah. Although it's very extreme. All good. Let's work on some combat today. Yeah, maybe in a few months. I gotta work on the back end for the back end. You know? The back end for the back end for the back end. So last session we moved to our action object system, which is basically the framework is set up to have actions and be queuable and all that kind of stuff. Oh my god, that's loud. So now we just need to rewrite all of the actions. Haha. She. Alright, so let me just get... So we have entity living being object, which has an action manager assigned to it. Living being actor, if valid, we know that's thingo. We have a default actions data asset, which we could then query statically. On initialize, we initialize the action manager, bloody bloody blah. The other thing is the attribute manager. It's not, is it? Actually, it is relevant. Well, actually, no, property manager goes on entity. 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 Entity sim property manager. There we go. It's already there. Fantastic. Entity simulation property manager. On initialize entity. Do we need to define the defaults in here? Or do we define the defaults in a data asset? Like a data asset within data assets? Don't know. No, well, okay, at least talk about the plan. Well... Alright, in order to get to combat... we have a tech tree. Combat. Combat. Right, in order to do combat, we need AI. In order to do AI, we need our decision-making framework. And we also need state tree knowledge. We also need the well, actually, PLSS comes in up here. Large-scale simulation, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Combat also needs our attribute system. Oh, sorry, property system. Properties. Combat also requires items. And items require... Well, actually, they don't require inventory, but inventory is adjacent to items. Because you can't have combat without weapons. Inventory... Oh, inventory / equipment. Same box. Equipment. Items also have properties. Well, properties into items. Like that. Items need models. Models. Meshes. Decision-making framework, state tree. What was the other thing? Decision-making framework was gonna be this is the utility side, and then we have the goal. The gope. It's goped. So this is how to decide a goal, and then this is how to achieve a goal. And these all hook into the PLSS framework. State tree, and also virtual. Well, yeah, anyway. So anyway, let's see what we've got already. We've got meshes for the items. The property system is already... It's already objectified, so that's basic. We'll give it a half cross. We've got enough meshes to, prototype combat again. Well, I mean, like, okay, to be fair, combat is, like, done, right? Kind of. Not really. No, I'm basically redoing it all. Like, a lot of the code is there. I just have to put some stuff underneath it. And then also completely rewrite the AI. AI is the big one before we can actually do proper combat. Although they'll kind of be programmed alongside each other. Because there's sort of two elements to the AI. There's the real-time, like... what do you call it? There's like 3 levels of stuff. You've got reactive, you've got tactical, and then you've got strategical. So, strategy is what is my overall goal. Tactics is how do I achieve, how do I implement that strategy? And then reactions are how do I ensure that this keeps happening, basically. So, for example, a combat encounter with a group of, maybe there's 2 archers and 2 people with shields. So their strategy might be block with the shields and just keep the archers safe from other archers. That's their strategy. And the tactics is basically a behavior tree of how do I ensure that this strategy keeps working and kind of adapting on that. And then reactions are like, someone is attacking me right now. I need to block or get out of the way or, tank the hit, like protect the archer or something. Which basically, yeah. Because, there's a lot more to combat, especially if you want to have challenging or realistic combat. You can't really just do, Dark Souls combat, where it's just, I am character. This character attacks me at random intervals and does, a combo or something, and I have to dodge it. And then there's always an opening window, and I attack them. And then they do another random attack at a random interval, and I dodge that, or move around it, and whatever. And then at the end of it, when they're, vulnerable, I attack them again, and it's like, okay, we get it. Dark Souls easy as fuck. But if you want to do, real shit, that's why I need this to work. And then all of that needs to be able to happen. Well, actually not... some elements of this need to be able to happen completely virtually. So without any actual characters moving around, we need to be able to simulate a battle off-screen. For, persistent battles and shit. But that doesn't really... I can program gameplay combat without doing that stuff. They're kind of separate things. Or, yeah, we'll see. Thought I just watched your AI devlog. What was wrong? Well, that was 2 years ago. And that was after, using Unreal Engine for, 4 months. I mean, there was nothing wrong with the feel of it. It was a good prototype, but it wasn't built to, add in different behaviors for different weapon types. It didn't handle, ranged combat. It didn't handle cover. The enemies didn't have any awareness of their surroundings. So, if there were 2 enemies next to each other, they wouldn't try and, keep distance from one another. It was just programmed as a, when I attack, they sometimes block and sometimes dodge. and that's about it. Which isn't really scalable. The whole project back then was very hard-coded. So, like, I don't even think that there was an actual inventory system back then. I think the weapons were just hard-coded onto the characters, and they just became visible or invisible with, like, the press of a button. Whereas now it's like you have an actual item in your hand, and that item dictates what attacks you can do. And for an AI, they'll need to know how to use a weapon. So that weapon will need, a standard behavior for, like, how it is used to attack. What its length is, what the optimal distance from the target should be, all that kind of stuff. Inventory's kind of done. I'll look over it again at some point, but I'll give it a half. Items, same thing. I could probably clean them up a lot. Properties, we give a half. Equipment, I need to refactor into an object manager rather than a component manager, because characters need to have equipment when they're unloaded. And doing it all through a component means that a component has to be attached to an actor. And if our off-screen characters are objects, not actors, then the equipment system has to be object-based. Which is fine. That's like a few hours worth of work. The main thing is learning the state tree system rather than behavior tree. Behavior tree, bad. State tree, good. Hopefully. I haven't used it yet. And then I can probably do combat if I just program the AI reaction engine. With just a base strategy, which is called, I don't know, one-on-one duel, kill person, something. So I can probably just go bam, 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 and then we're in, combat fun time. Oh, the other thing is the action system, which I am doing right now, moving that to an object-based system so that characters can do actions while unloaded and also resume their state when they do get loaded into the scene. Anyway, so that's the plan. That's the plan. We got to do this. We got to do this. This. Some of it's just like refactors, and then some of it I haven't actually touched at all. Right, initialize entity. We want to set entity sim property manager. Do all entities have a property manager? Well, they have the capability for one, I guess. Maybe we do that per doodad. So like living being entity object on initialize. There's your action manager. Action menagerie. we're going to construct... Oh, construct object from class. What's it called? Manager something something. Property nice. Yeah, property manager. Simulation property manager. Bam. Owning thing is an object reference, but what does that mean? Simulation property manager. That should be looking for an entity object, right? So property manager. Simulation property manager. Open you up. When we initialize property manager, why are you not a function? Because we'd never need to loop. That should be a... is this going to fuck everything up? Let's save all. And... collapse the function? Hey! Link all registered properties replicated. Link all registered properties. Wait, what gets done in initialize again? For each dude. Set rep owning actor. You know what? Let's just keep that as a frickin' event. It's fine. So what's owning thing? Owning thing is just object. That's fine. Fuck it, yeah. So that means that so this is the living being entity object. No, living... No, it's just self. No, fuck. Self. Slef. Self. Get a reference to self. You are the owning thing. Bam. So then we can... Where are the parent variables? Why are they not being shown? How? What the fuck? PLSS entity. What's the there's a thing somewhere for showing variables. Like to show parent variables. What's that? Does anyone know what the fucking... No, they're not private. I think it's just because I'm in an object class. Because in Blueprint, they come up. View... Fucking... Inherit components? No, it's... Yeah. Oh, wait, here. Sidebar. Show inherited variables. There we go. Yeah. Nice. So now the... PLSS entity. Entity sim property manager. Living being entity inherits from PLSS entity. Oh, it's right there. Property manager. Set. No, not set owner. What the fuck? Just set the fucking... Set the reference. Nice. Whenever that works, C++ they never show up for me. I think if the C++ parents are set to be like blueprint or like not private, I don't know. Because like this one here, I think is C++. Yeah. Wait, no, Pris replicated object. Oh, no, it isn't. There's probably a thing, variables, show... I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm too dumb. Probably vars don't show? But you can still, like, you can still get them from the context menu. Like the right-click menu, right? Yes, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's weird. There must be a flag that you can have them show up. There must be. Because, like, if you look in, like, character... Well, actually, no, maybe you're right. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, yeah. So you've got all these ones, like, generate overlap events and actor, auto-destroy when finished, can be damaged, like, all these fucking bloat. All this... all this bloat from the fucking Unreal Tournament shit. You know how it is? And they're all from the C++ class, I'm pretty sure. I think I have those. They'll be there. They'll be there in, like, character. Or even in actor. There's, like, a bunch of shit. This needs to be initialized, doesn't it? So this one's an input for starting properties, but must be the setting you just said. Yeah, could be. So I'm thinking, where do I want to define the default properties? Probably, I mean, where was I doing it previously? I think it was just a fucking... anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make some toast. I want some toast. Greetings. I'm alive. Mmm. Delicious. Thor 2.0. Don't know about that one. 2.0 would imply that it's an upgrade. Sounds like Tomba music. What is Tomba? Wait, is this the game? This is the game. All right. This is weird. This is very weird that you mentioned that game. Because I was thinking like not even like 2 days ago. I was like, oh, I wonder if I could look up all of the PS1 demo disc like lists and then find the one that had Ghost in the Shell on it, which was the one that I had, the demo disc, and then find all the other games that I remember playing from that demo disc so that I could then like finally actually play the full version of them, right? And this was one of the one of the ones. I didn't know the name of it. I didn't end up looking up the list. But this was one that was on one of the demo discs. That's very, very weird that you mentioned that. Very weird. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Hold on. PS1 demo disc. Ghost in... Okay, but which demo disc? But which demo disc is it? Tell me! Winter 98. Winter 98. PS1. Demo disc. Winter 98. Here we go. Here we go. Tekken 3, true, that was on there. Spyro demo. Medieval, oh true. It was so weird. The demos, right? They were timed instead of like you get to a point and it, you know, says thanks for playing the demo. Like I remember the medieval one, you could get like pretty far, but it was like 10 or 15 minutes. Bust a Groove. Cooler World. Holy fuck, man. What fucking core memories unlocked. Right, Ghost in the Shell. Tombi is, yeah, what it was called. Tombi. Yeah, this was it. I remember it. Man, that's fucking wild. I swear there was more, though. Tomotombi is in Japan. Yeah, okay, okay. I remember this. Surely there's a, there was one where, like, you go down this big water slide. Maybe I had 2 of them. Oh, it must have been regional. Yeah. Australia. Wow. I'm going down a rabbit hole. Doing a remaster? Hell yeah. Hmm. How would you fit down a rabbit hole? Very difficultly. What was the game? Tomb Raider? Fucking Monsters, Inc. Jesus Christ. I don't know. It must have been older than... Please, I must know. I must know. What was the fucking game? This must be super boring for you guys. Toy Story? Hell yeah. That was good on PS1. There's no water slide. What are you talking about? Of course there is. Of course there is. You're lying. Don't lie to me. Oh, like it wasn't the whole game wasn't about a water slide. There was a part of the game. I'm sure. I'm certain. Come on, man. What the fuck? What was it? What was the game? Fake memory? Nah. This one was real. Was it first person or third? It was third person. Third person. It was like stylized. It was... I can't remember if they were human characters or not. Gonna have to keep. Gonna have to. Fuck. PlayStation 1 demo games. Just gonna go through images and just look for. We're gonna be here for a while, guys. I have to know. What was the game? What was the... Is that it? Hold on. Yeah, just fuck off. Come on, man. It's not a fake memory. I'm 150% sure. I have one of the best memories. What are we doing again? Alright, let's look up the PAL version. It must suck to be you guys. I must have had 2 discs. I must have had 2 discs. Nah, it wasn't Rayman. Sensei, hello. Do you have a story where you merge all material into one for an object? Kind of, yes. It's called... reducing draw calls. Draw calls. Was that Simpsons game with the water slide game that's not a PS1? Nah, it wasn't Rayman. Same kind of vibe, I think. Yeah, like this was the... Okay, yeah, this was the screen. And it had all the games. Does he go through the games? Come on, weird man with glasses. Show me the fucking games. No, don't click on it. I want to fucking... Just go through all the games. What a fucking trip. Alright, Ghost in the Shell, blah, blah, blah. Gran Turismo, yeah. Cooler World, yeah. Medieval, yeah. So he's probably playing the PAL, the NTSC version. Alright, do you have a follow-up video? Fuck. PlayStation 1 demo went to 90 hour list. PAL. Come on. I have to know. Oh, there's one with a hash next to it. Winter release is 98. It's no due to cut sleeve, also to variants of Cool Borders. Maybe it wasn't Cool Borders. Let's Alright, hold on. Maybe it was the... We just look up. What was the following year? No. Hold on. Maybe you're onto something. I think this is it. Hello, big girl. Was this it? Maybe? No. Don't think so. Oh, big girl, excuse me. No, I don't think this is it. It rings a bell. Huh. PS1 demo disc. Hello, big girl. Oh, maybe it was a PS2 demo disc. But I think it was. Hold on. Cat, you need to get the fuck off. I think this is it. I think this is it. %90 sure. I think this was it. Yeah, no, yeah, this was it. Yeah. This is. I told you guys. Well, I mean, I said it was on PS1, but yeah, there we go. This was it. This was the fucking. There we go. There goes fucking half an hour that we're never gonna get back. So it was on the PS2 demo disc, but which one? Which fucking demo disc was it on? No, let's see. Unity's Veil demo disc. Which one? It was the Disc 2.3. PlayStation 2 Demo Disc 2.3. What did it have in it? Who bought us 2001? Had Ico on it. Nah, surely not. No, 2 Gauntlet, Dark Legacy, Star Wars. Borderline TV Music Generator 2, Spy Hunter. Nah, that wasn't it. That weren't it, brother. Anyway, that was the game. That was it. Right, my brain has just like. What do you? No, you fuck. Yes. All right, it's fine now. Hello, man in a dress. What you doing? Yo, this game looks... Yo, what's the name of this game? This game looks dope. Yeah, this game looks dope. What game is this? It's Pal World, true. Nah, it's NTSC World. Get it? Get it? It doesn't even have water sliding in it. It almost does. It has sliding in it. Anyway, let's... Combat mode button, set key window, press action component. Right. Just because it's all vestigial. Alright, so what was I doing? Before we went down that huge fucking rabbit hole. Not much. Not much, you? Feel like I'm not gonna get much else done now. What's something I could do that doesn't require brain power? Oh, merge the branches together? That's a great idea. Let's fucking do it. Git commit. What did I do? Made the pivot painter script, etc. That's all. All right, so now deleted. Delete mode. Create mode. Wait, delete mode. Pres large SimSys PLSS manager. US. Are you sure about that? Could be that I just moved. Oh, it's because I did a fix up redirectors. Probably. Let me just double check. Core. Pres large SimSys. PLSS. Entity manager. What was the thing that I delete? Query grid. Nav web manager. Which has a data nav cost profile. That's a redirector. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so. Have you made any changes on the audio branch, Adam? Do I need to pull your changes first? Or do you want me to override? Have on your own. Have you pushed them? Have you pushed your changes? Because I can't do a... Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, check out audio dev, right? This would be my version. Then I need to... Let me just do a git fetch. Git pull. Git status first. He's behind by one commit, can be fast forwarded, and then yeah, I just want to git pull. Cool. I've apparently got all your stuff, which has developers, Adam, architect, other stuff. Cool, cool. So now I want to git merge Charles Dev, which is going to merge my shit into your shit. And hopefully it doesn't throw too many thingers. Conflicts. It shouldn't really, unless I've done something to your stuff, which I probably... Yeah. Okay, so we've got modify, delete, content developer, Atom architect, data, conflict, character components, action components, physical interaction component. User deleted in Charles Dev and modified in head. Version head. Content Prismatica core, blah, 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 blah. Gameplay test gallery. UMap. Prismatica.u project. So we want to... double dash theirs. Content. Prismatica maps. Priz gameplay test gallery. Probably. Unless you've put something in there. Oh no, fuck it, it's fine. Update one path. Let's go up one. We're gonna do double dash theirs in Prismatica.u project. And then we want to double dash ours, the content developers, Adam. Oh, boy. Get off there. You little prick. I should be able to just do your folder and just be like, fuck it. Oh. Wait, what? Error path content developer, blah, 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 does not have our version. The fuck do you mean? Oh, because it was deleted in your thing. That should be fine then? Oh, because the physics door thing. Let me just say double dash ours on that. Content praise core cat. What are you doing? Character components, action components. Oh, cat, you little fuck. Well, it worked. fine. Thank you. Is that all of them? Cool. And then I should be able to push them change. This is going to kill the stream, probably. I shouldn't actually need to upload much. It looks like it's surviving. While this is doing that, I'm gonna get these cats outside.